My camera is a huge pervert and keeps trying to focus on my girlfriend in the background, so I had to make her cover up her head. If you see the blankets moving, that's why. But this isn't about her, although she would like it to be. She called me a dick. That's not funny. That's not nice. You shouldn't call me a dick. This is going on the internet. Anyways, this is my first impression of Real's LowPro technology. And you guys have all seen the videos by now. You all know pretty much what it's all about. And if you don't, well, I've just given you the opportunity to go research. So go check it out. Go research your little hearts out. I don't have time for that. I'm not going to tell you about the technical stuff because I don't have any insider information that you don't already have. So it's pretty much pointless for me to do that. What I can say is I got this one. It's the smaller of the James Hardy decks. No major problems with it so far. I will say that I did get, I don't know if you can even see it on the camera, but there is just ever so tiny of a little chip right there. It's not even a chip. It didn't chip all the way off. It's a fat lip. Hasn't bugged me at all yet, and it probably won't because it's toe side because I skate goofy on the tail. It's toe side on the tail, so it's not really that big of a deal to me. I can't feel it when I'm trying to do my tricks, so I'm not really concerned with it. But it is a brand new board, so it is a little bit disheartening that it did that, especially considering I don't know what caused it. I haven't thrown it around. It hasn't really landed there as far as I know. So I don't know what caused that. But that's really the only negative thing about the board that I can say. As soon as I set it up with my old trucks and wheels and all that stuff. And first trick I tried was a varial kickflip, and I never, ever, ever, ever land varial kickflips ever. But somehow I managed to land this one. And when I'm trying a first trick with a new board, I always do something outlandish that I know I never land, because that way if I land it, I feel really good about the board, and if I don't, it's just like, whatever. Because if you try to do a kickflip or a pop shove it or something like that and you don't land it, it's like, this board sucks. I'm going to hate this the whole time I've got it. And, now I can't wait until it breaks, and you kind of mistreat it. Or I do anyways. So that's why I do what I do and you do what you do. But that may have been a little tip for you right there. Try it out. So I throw this just insanely lofty varial kickflip. Like it... I hate to reference this website, but I did used to keep up with it a little bit. The Barracks, you guys have heard of the Barracks? When they do their varial kickflips, do people still do varial kickflips? When they do theirs anyways, you know how they pop them all super sexy like? Well, I did that. There's Ginger poking out. She said she's going to cover her head, but she lied. It did that, and it was beautiful, and I loved it. And I just continued to have experiences like this with the board throughout the day. I've only skated it 4-5 times so far, and it always pretty much feels the same. You know how sometimes you get a board and it'll be a little bit heavy on one side or the other? This one feels like I don't know if it's actually perfectly balanced or if it just feels like it's perfectly balanced, but it feels really good. Just the shape of it, and the way it responds to the movements of my feet and legs. It's nice. It does what it's supposed to do, and actually it's so nice. I allowed one of my friends to use the board because they saw that I was landing these tricks that I don't normally land, and they go, well, that's interesting. I want to try out this board. So he gets on my board. I skate loose trucks. He skates tight trucks. I like a little medium wheel. He likes a really hard wheel. So, it's not the same board. And actually, he skates bigger boards than I do. Quite a bit bigger, like a 1/4 inch plus bigger, at least. Probably 1/2 inch. I skate 8s. He skates 8.5s usually. So this one's actually a little bit bigger than 8 1/4, I believe. But anyways, he gets on the board and starts just landing tricks like that he normally doesn't land on my board, not his board, not his trucks and wheels, my trucks and wheels, which are completely different than his. So after seeing this, one of my other friends grabs the board and he's like, okay, I want to try this. Same thing. My setup, not theirs. So I'm not saying that the board is magic, but I think Jim T might have put some of his essence in there or something. I don't know if he just rubs up against the board and then slaps a graphic over top of it to trap in his essence or what's going on with it. But I'm digging them, and they cost the same as a regular deck, so I see no reason not to get one since I'm going to be buying real products anyways. they didn't send me these decks or this deck. I'm not being paid by them. I have no affiliations with them, but I do enjoy their products, and I will continue to ride this one. You could probably expect to hear more about it from me, because I do intend to ride more of them. I find it difficult to review a product when you've only had one of that product, because sometimes there is a difference, from one shoe to the very next shoe, and the same model might feel different. Same thing with boards. I recently retired my, I believe, America Reynolds 3s. I'm skating these now. Mike Molakai's, the, XLK. I've actually got 2 pairs of these. I bought one at full price, and then I got one at a discounted price, so I paid like $70 for the first pair and $40 for the second, so I kind of, I didn't get ripped off too bad. Especially considering they're brand new shoes, and they are excellent. I love them. I'm skating them with this board, and I am probably skating the best now that I have since I broke my femur in my car accident, which is good. Skating good is good, which is what I'm going to go do in probably about a half hour, 45 minutes. Going skating. It's going to be great, and I'm going to continue to test out this board and these shoes, and I'll give you guys some more information on it when I have more. But this is my first impression, and I hope yours is as good as mine if you decide to check them out, because I'm pretty pleased.